let's take a look at our app with my GitHub code. So this is my app. This is how my app works. So with the Streamlit, I have just written a st.sidebar, and in header I have just written stock market predictions using machine learning, and just written the theme name with the right st.write operation in Streamlit. And once which is over, I have just added a function called add bg from URL, in which I have specified the markdowns for my projects. And coming into the main page, I have just given tickers of, I have just taken a Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Amazon cryptocurrencies, Amazon stocks, and I have just given the drop down for that. So this drop down appears when we click on this, and Microsoft, BTC, Ethereum drop down appears. I'll just written that using this Streamlit st.multi-select operation. So I have just written pick your assets, key values, and I have set the default value to Tesla. So I have just gone through an error while doing this key value. So it just thrown an error that key value must be unique. So I have given the key value of 1, 2, and 3 for further analysis. So at start I have given the start date and end date. So this particular stock market analysis, this will return a particular value. So it will return a value for Tesla, Bitcoin. So my app is loading. So I have set a key value of 1 and the default of Tesla. So this I have also set up the start and the end date for the particular return. So once I have given Tesla and Microsoft, it will return that particular value of Microsoft and Tesla in that particular date. And in this graph is used to compare the values of Tesla and Microsoft, and you can see how the graph variations occur. And next I have also written the code for time series analysis. So time series analysis as same, I have given tickers, drop down, start and end date. So data set will be downloaded from your Y Finance, Yahoo Finance, and weekly stock adjacent close average will be predicted as shown. Weekly stock adjacent close average will be predicted for Tesla, Apple. If you click on Apple, it will just compare two stocks, Tesla and Apple, and weekly stock adjacent close for Monday will be displayed in the graph. So I have used Streamlit.line chart for this printing for the graph visualization. And after that, I have also predicted weekly stock, that is weekly stock adjacent close, and this is weekly stock average. Weekly stock average is can also be predicted. So if you are taking Tesla and Amazon, so these are the weekly stock average for Monday for Amazon and Tesla. So you can see the graph variations here too. So I have also given a time series analysis. So I have downloaded YFinance YF.download and set the parameters to drop down start and end. So this is how my project goes. For weekly stock average, I have just given a same as a start and end date. So this is how data set will be resampled to just W weekly, and I have just calculated the mean for that weekly average, and just this weekly average will appear. And after that, I have also used basic statistics in Python. For this, I have taken the symbol as Bitcoin and market as Ethereum. One second. So I have taken the symbol as Bitcoin and Ethereum as a market. So I have just given the start and end date, and and here I apply the shift operation which shifts that particular value of symbol and market, and it will be helpful for calculation of both symbol and market statistics. And after that I have used covariance mathematics, in which I have called an NumPy array with the covariance, and I have written the stock returns of both the symbol and the market stock returns. So I have just given you the mathematical calculations, and I have just calculated the mean for both symbol and the market, and this is how my graph appears. For beta value, I have just founded the beta value, alpha value, mean value, median, and the range. That's it. So after that, I have just used a linear regression algorithm to fit in this both symbol and market. I have just used linear regression algorithm. So to use this, I have just reshaped my array with -1 and 1 indexes. I have given open as a data frame and adjacent close, which will be used for linear regression. I have just fitted this values of x and y in this linear regression, and I have also predicted the score of linear regression accuracy score I have predicted, which is just below 1, but it's a very good prediction in my point of view. 0.98 is a very good prediction. And after that, I have given the returns in a percentage change. So percentage change will compare the current value and the prefix, which is the previous value, and then it will change the percentage. And this is how my project works. For this, I have also given math square root. This is simple. This is mathematics, and I have given random normal distribution for my project. This is distribution, normal distribution, and this is advanced distribution of my project. So stock price prediction, I have also predicted the accuracy score for each stock price predictions. So if you click Bitcoin US dollar, yeah, my app is running. So let's get back to code. So I have predicted accuracy score, in which I have given a imported train underscore test underscore split, which is an operation from linear regression algorithm, which is sklearn.model of selections. We imported train underscore test underscore split operation. So one sec. So accuracy score, yeah. I have just given x underscore string, and I have reshaped that array, and I have just given the linear regression algorithm, and I have fitted that model into that, and it predicted the Bitcoin value in this particular date, start and end date, and the prediction is also good, 0.98 for Bitcoin and USD. /USD. This is value at risk. I have also given value at risk. Name the title as value at risk, and predicted the values. So here for adjacent close, I have given percentage change, and standard deviation is also standard deviation function, which will be imported, which will be calculated in adjacent close. And I have also written the mean and sigma value standard deviations, and forecast. We can also see the forecast of our stock time series stock analysis. This is stock investment and portfolio returns. I have just merged the pandas into the PD data frame into a tickers with the field price. So I have also used the correlation maps and color bar for a project. So one sec. This is how the time series forecast graphs look. So these are my stock investment portfolios, and I also used the SNS, which is Seaborn, to give this particular infrastructure, to give this particular graph. So if you go to, you can see I have used stock covariance and correlations. I have just given the select box, which is anyone, anything you can have analysis with Tesla or Apple or Microsoft. And I have also predicted the variance by returning the stock returns with calculating the various function and multiplying it by 250. So you can get the correct amount of variance. So I have just multiplied, and then for covariance, I have also written the covariance function, and I have multiplied that by 250, which will be the covariance of that particular stock. And I have used linear regression, which is graphical representation. For my algorithm, I have also used statistics. Okay. And then I have used data science analysis for my algorithm. For minimum range, I have used minimum function. For maximum. So returns will be calculated as maximum. So this drop and a function will drop the null values from a particular table. So I have also predicted the normalization for a particular table. And this is how my graph looks. Stock risks I have been calculating, and average returns for every Apple, Amazon, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tesla will be calculated. So these are stock covariance and correlations. Variance has been calculated. Standard deviation, as I told, covariance and correlations, linear regressions. So I have also calculated the intercept and slopes for linear regressions. So, and this is the predicted graph which I got for Tesla in the start and end date. So this is the predicted graph, and this is the statistics. I have had a deep analysis on statistics and calculated the mean, median low, median high, median grouped standard deviations of Tesla. So I have also used the skew and harmonic mean to calculate the particular value for Tesla. If you change it to Bitcoin, one sec, my app is running. Since this platform is big, it takes more time to run. So let's get back into our code. So I have used the Poisson distribution function to run my projects too, and cumulative distributions. And that's it. I have used SNS pair plot at the end of my projects to display, to import. I have imported Seaborn and displayed the SNS platform. So here the Bitcoin price, Bitcoin mean has been predicted for the start and end date. Bitcoin mean has been predicted with its median final price of Bitcoin. What was the price of Bitcoin? And it has been predicted, and this is the graph for kurtosis of Bitcoin. So I have also predicted whether the returns are normal or not. So returns are not normal for Bitcoin at that particular start and end date. So I have also have a data science analysis of the particular project. So this is the normal distribution, gamma distribution of my project for Tesla, and Poisson distribution, cumulative function, and binomial distribution. I have also calculated the binomial distribution, and at last SNS pair plot has been calculated for Tesla. So thank you. This is my project analysis, and we had a very good experience in participating in this hackathon. Very good experience in participating. It was very immense. I was very delighted when our project was rewarded with US dollars. This project has been rewarded with the most liked DAISY in DAISY category. So thank you.